Hey, church fam, got another one for you. I got a couple words about Leviathan. It's a sea serpent, um, and it's really heavy in these end days. And I got a word from the Holy Spirit as I was writing this out. So bear with me. I'll talk about it in the end. The word He gave me. So Leviathan can cause like really super anger in you. I've had this happen to me a couple times. Um, it comes with its scales of hatred, anger, and pride. And these demons like to come in threes sometimes. Um, damage in your life if you don't, if you ever feel like this super anger in you where you can just destroy anybody or do anything to anyone, that's Leviathan, and he will destroy your life. So another three that likes to come against you is the spirit of fear, anxiety, and worriness. Those three like to gang up and come onto you and cause you to be exceedingly fearful. There's normal fear. There's a normal fear of like, say for example, of a fire. Like, oh, you're leery of it. And that's normal fear. But when fear starts to paralyze you and cause you to have all this worriness, and worriness is of the enemy. You don't want to give in to these emotions and these thoughts. You want to rebuke them. It's very important that your thought life is something that you think about all the time as you're going through your day. Leviathan is a twisting spirit. He twists words and conversations. So these are sort of new to me, and I'm learning these tactics now, and they're really good. And as I've learned them, I'm sharing them with you now, because we got to get the word out there. We're in the end times, and we got to learn these things. So he likes, when you're having a conversation with someone and that person just doesn't understand what you're saying, or takes your words the wrong way, and you're not trying to, cause any offense, and you're just wondering, why is he being offended by something that I'm not saying. This is Leviathan. The third is Leviathan is the fleeing serpent. He would cause you to flee from circumstances. Now, this is an eye-opener for me, because I have been kind of dealing with this, and a couple months ago I was really wanting to go to church, and for some reason something was not letting me, or I was not able to go to church. And I was like, I kept asking God, why am I, what is this, your will, or is this something else? Like, I could not explain it. And the thing about Leviathan is, I only knew the first one about the anger, so I thought I had Leviathan beat, only to come to find out that he comes in different ways. You see how serpents are? They're very skillful. They're very crafty. So learning these new tactics that they do is really going to help me and have breakthrough for what I'm having. Also, just an update on my water fast. So I ended my water fast yesterday. I did 2 days, and the Lord showed me that I had broken off, not a third, but not a half. So somewhere in between that of what I've been wanting. So I gotta do like a phase 2 and maybe a phase 3 to break all this off of me. But I'm getting there, and I'm moving forward. So I really recommend, if you're really dealing with something in your life that you really don't like I said in my beginning walk, I was being choked a lot, and I had to, before I even understood what fasting was, God said fast, and I said, what is that? And He told me, and I did it, and sure enough, it alleviated all that. I used to have real deep migraines in my head, and that was, from open doors. And I will talk about that right now. So the Leviathan can cause you to flee from circumstances. Leviathan will cause trauma by one of these 3 events. so demons can't get a hold of you. See, that's the main door, and that's the book I want to write about, is trauma, trauma, trauma. This is where demons come in from, through your trauma. I tell you the truth. This is the Holy Spirit now. I tell you the truth. This serpent plays a big role in these end days. You must learn his tactics to a T, or it shall destroy your life. His power shall grow with each passing year. The marine kingdom shall start to become apparent to many now in these days. Every kingdom of darkness shall start to arise. There is no more gray. Choose now who you shall serve. If you choose me, then you must lay down your entire life. I will not settle for just a part of it. In doing so, you shall reap more life. My children, do not procrastinate. Leviathan will choose to make you the biggest procrastinator. And that was from the Holy Spirit. And I hope you received something from that. I hope you learned something. The video, please like and subscribe, and I'll try to keep doing more of these as we move forward in these end times.